Good morning, Bulldogs. It's Apal
and Amna,
and you're watching KHS News.
I'm sure you guys have heard about the government shutdown. Here's Zara with the details.
He resisted. In fact, he said he'd keep the government closed for a very long period of time, months or even years.
So if Congress and the President do not come to an agreement by midnight, that means another missed paycheck for many federal workers, among them TSA officers. This morning, the front lines of aviation security are feeling the pressure, with 51,000 TSA employees on the job but still not getting paid. And it's starting to take a toll. The TSA says the number of workers calling out has spiked, now up to 10% of the workforce nationwide.
This is my third shutdown.
This is my second shutdown.
It's the longest, and I'm not getting paid at all. Nothing. Zero zilch. Nada.
Surreal. I've just been trying to keep busy without kind of losing my mind.
Life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you have ups, sometimes you have downs. So it's not the end of the world. It's like a nightmare that won't end. Like you're fighting your best fight to stay positive and to stay encouraged. But it's like every single day you know I got to get up and make a plan.
If your family is affected by the government shutdown, feel free to tweet your story and we'll be looking forward to reading them.
That's horrible. I hope they'll figure this mess out soon. How many of you guys are familiar with shared table? If you weren't aware of what it is, here's some information.
No.
I do not know what the shared table is.
Facilitator for Shared Table. This is a program that occurs at all lunches. You may see a cart by the window that says Shared Table with student volunteers. The whole purpose behind Shared Table is to reduce food waste and to help other students who may need a little bit extra more to eat. It's free. You can put stuff onto the table and students can take stuff off the table. The biggest thing is what goes on the table. It has to be prepackaged, it can't be opened. If it's fruit, it needs to be whole fruit, not unpeeled fruit. We can accept cold items. We do have ice available, and then it would be stored in the nurse's office in the refrigerator so it stays at temperature. It is a collaborative effort amongst various groups in the school to help promote collaboration. So please help this be successful.
That's cool. Feel free to use it. The woman who made Title IX possible has passed away. Here's a video honoring her.
Bernice Sandler, who died at the age of 90, was an American women's rights activist from New York. Bernice was a part of the Title IX creation. Title IX Education of Women of 1972 was a federal civil rights law that prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex in any education program or activity that receives federal funding.
Wow, what an amazing woman. Do you guys love animals? I know I do. There's a new club here at Austin to help you get volunteer opportunities at animal shelters.
There's a new club at Austin Bulldogs. The Collar Club will be helping animals through volunteering at local shelters, and it will also promote animal safety awareness. The info meeting was on Wednesday, but you can still join. Just go ahead and see Coach Curtis in T4.
That's gotta be fun.
Are you planning on going to prom? Have you been wondering how much you're going to spend? We asked some of our seniors what they expect to spend and what's the most expensive part of their night.
As a senior, I know how expensive prom can get. You have the ticket, the dress, the hair, makeup, nails, dinner, after prom plans. You got all of that. We went out and asked some of our Bulldogs how much they think they'll be spending on prom.
Caitlin, with all the aspects of prom, including hair, makeup, nails, the ticket, the dress, food, photos, after prom, How much do you think you're spending?
Around $1,300.
And which part do you think would be the most expensive for you?
The dress and then the house for after.
How much do you think you're going to spend on prom overall?
I really think I'm about to spend $600 on basically my outfits, where I'm going to go eat. I'm planning to go to Austin with my friends, so a good $600 might be worth of the whole thing.
And which part is going to be the most expensive for you?
I most likely think the trip going to Austin is going to probably be the most expensive.
So how much do you think you're going to spend on prom?
About $800.
And which part is going to be the most expensive?
Probably my tux.
Your tux? How much are you going to spend?
Like $600 maybe. Something buying my tux. I want to make sure it's perfect.
So Sam, how much do you think you're spending on all the aspects of prom?
Oof, probably somewhere around like $500, $550.
And what are you spending the most money on?
I think my prom dress was the most expensive.
How much do you think you're spending on prom?
As little as possible, but probably around $200.
And how much is going to be the most expensive item?
Other than the ticket, just dinner.
How much do you think you're going to spend on prom overall?
I think around like $500, probably for like the ticket itself, renting the tux, and just for dinner, running around, so about $500.
And what's the most expensive aspects for you?
I think my tux, because I want like a special color, not just black and white, so that's going to probably cost me a little more expensive than anything else.
As you can see, many of our students are going to be spending a few hundreds and even nearing $1,000 on prom night. You can start saving now if you have a job or if you want to get one until then. And if not, you can always, instead of spending money on dinner, eat at prom since there is food provided for you.
From all of us at KHSNewz,
we hope you have a fun and safe prom.
That's crazy. I hope everyone has an amazing night. Speaking of nights, you have 6 different chances to see our musical Nonsense.
It is funny.
It's wild. Scandalous.
Nonsense is a comedic musical about nuns putting on a fantastic show, Grease, to try to raise money for a particular cause, but have many unfortunate events happen during this production of Grease. Nonsense involves a lot of audience participation, so don't worry, you will feel a part of this wild adventure. If you want to tune in and find out what happened, be sure to buy your tickets at all lunches as soon as possible.
I know I'll be there. You should too.
That's all we have for today.
Have a great weekend, Bulldogs.